Hello and welcome back to another episode of the Nationals March to October. We won an absolute marathon game in the last one, another long extra innings game. That's our second so far. It went into the 14th, but we are still undefeated so far on this postseason run. And unless we can pull off kind of a miracle here, that might come to an end in this first game of today's episode because they're putting us into a tough spot. We're going to be down 6-2 in the 8th inning. Now, granted, we do have bases loaded, so one big swing right away could tie it, but I feel like typically I have a lot of trouble converting on the opportunities the game loads you into with runners on base. So I've already kind of made my peace with having this series brought back even at 1, but you never know what could happen here. And after that last game and Gavin Sheets being the one to hit the clutch home run that ended up winning it, I did put him back in the lineup. That won't be in effect here though for this first game because before last game I switched it and had Isan Diaz in the lineup over Sheets because Sheets hadn't done anything, but he did something and I feel like that earns him a spot back in the lineup. I moved him down though. I'm keeping him at 8. Again though, that won't be in effect for this game just because that's how March to October works. But I plan on playing 2 games today. I plan on playing game 2 and 3 regardless of how they go. So then let's go ahead and get into it then. Let's see what we've got here. Who's going to be up to the... Oh, it's Luis Garcia. It's Mr. Clutch up in the clutchest of situations. And it's Alex Reyes on the mound. I think that's who I hit the home run off of in the last game. So hang on. Let's see what we've got so far. Because I think it said we've scored both of our runs so far this inning. So we didn't get anything going until the 8th. Yeah. And then they scored all 6 in the first. Ahmed Rosario has tripled and drove in one of the runs. We have a Lane Thomas double. A lot of hits to have only scored 2 runs though. And it's all the bottom half of our order. And man, I don't know. Now seeing Isan Diaz is 2 for 3. We'll have to see about keeping Sheets in because that's a pretty good first game. Ooh, it was Adone that had the rough start. He usually is so good in the postseason. That's terrible to see. Didn't even make it out of the first inning. But then Trevor Williams, what an outing for him. 5 1/3, did not give up a single hit, let alone a run, and struck out 7. And then Hunter Harvey gave us a scoreless inning. Okay. They only had the 1 home run. It looks like it was probably a 3-run shot. And yeah, I mean, literally everything that they have here came in that first inning because we've had a perfect 6 1/3 innings since then between Williams and Harvey. So we got to reward that hard work from especially Trevor Williams, and this is probably the best matchup we could ask for. I can't go on that, not with 20 speed. Somebody else was on third, I probably would take off there, but I'm not running myself into an out. Okay, that was a challenge pitch. Didn't need to swing at that. That's too bad. Ooh, thank you, game, for letting me hold up on that. And we got the walk. That actually ended up a lot closer than I thought. But that is a walk, a run, and we still have bases loaded with 1 out here. Ooh, another ball, another 3-1 count. Oh, and okay, that was probably a strike. Oh, and that one was a ball. I swear I was probably early again. Let me see what I did to miss it. No, it was good timing. I just didn't have the PCI there. Wait, how was that not a foul ball? How did we not foul that off? Okay, that was a good foul. That was like the same thing as Meneses. That's the exact same swing as Meneses, but you get rewarded for being very late? And I was all over that, and I just could not get the PCI to the right spot. Well, that might be that then. I really thought when we had Meneses up 3-1 in that count, we were going to be able to push more across, but only getting 1, we only have 1 inning left. I don't know. I feel like I kind of may as well just stick with Hunter Harvey then. That one, okay, Meneses will get there. And that one, Rosario should be able to handle. Man, it's so weird. I feel like Hunter Harvey has smaller pars than Jordan Hicks does, but he's so much more wild. Oh, but he got Freddie way out in front of that. All right, solid inning from Harvey. Solid second inning. All right, well, let's see if we can mount a comeback here. Nobody on against one of the tougher closers in the league. Gonna be Lane Thomas coming up. I'm pretty good at getting on base with him. Oh, that had some sharp break. At least that's what it looked like to me. And then I'm out in front of the cutter. It's just a changeup. Cutters are just changeups, regardless of how fast they are. Abrams, okay. A little bit of life here. See if we can build on that. We got Ruiz and then Diaz. Okay, that wasn't the best pitch to swing at, even if it would have been a strike. And there's ball 4. All right, that brings the tying run up. And it's Isan Diaz. It could be Sheets. Oh, do I get Sheets in? Oh man, hang on. Because actually Diaz doesn't have a good clutch rating. Only 46, so basically 46 contact for this at bat. Sheets has a little bit better at 63 with better power. What about Call at 57? Could even go Alfaro with 87, but he doesn't have power. I'm gonna go Sheets. I'm gonna bring him into DH here. Even though Alfaro has that clutch, I feel like Evan Phillips is easier to face with a lefty, so we're gonna get the lefty in with higher clutch. And he just had the most clutch hit of maybe the entire postseason in the last game, so if he can do it again, that would be huge. It's fine. You can lay off of that on 0-0. Okay, that's... Okay, couple balls here. We got it back to 2-2. Thank you, game, for not making me swing. Ah, what a pitch. That's a strike anyway, and I was early. He got me with the speed. Okay, still a decent batter here with Rosario. He's got a lot of clutch too. Okay, 3-2. Another 3-2 count here this inning. And that's ball 4, another walk for Rosario in this series. I think I've walked 4 times with him in these 2 games. And now it turns the lineup over to Ian Happ. Oh man, I'm too early. That's the pitch you should destroy, especially with a lefty. Oh, it hit Happ. Again, he keeps getting hit this postseason. There's 1 run back and Rosario on second with the speed to tie it. And Mr. Clutch at the plate. Oh my god. Oh, okay, that's fine. That's a strike anyway. Oh, that's not... You can't miss that. That's awful. Garcia, no way. To the gap. 64 speed, Hap. You gotta move. We're tying it. We're taking the lead. Oh, my God. We can't lose. And we did this ourselves. Against the closer, Evan Phillips again. I made a big comeback. We did that last year in the playoffs. We're doing it again. He can't close games against me. Of course it's Luis Garcia to come through. He had the chance with bases loaded to start the inning, and he comes through with the second chance. Oh, and I just missed it with... Wait. Oh, he got a bad jump and left. I thought maybe it'd drop in. Okay. I mean, we did what we needed to do, but it's still only a 1-run lead. This is a stressful save. We're going to Mantiply. Efros doesn't have full energy, but Mantiply has the better matchups this inning. Mookie Betts leading it off is tough, but then the next 2 are worse against lefties. And there we go. Huge punch out on the 12-6. Okay. That's 2 strikes to Thompson here. And we got him out in front of the circle change. Okay, 1 more. They're probably going to go to a pinch hitter. So I think it's Jock up. Or no, they're just going to let him hit. Okay, lefty-lefty matchup. That's strike 2 on the foul ball. Come on, 1 more. Oh, yeah, I hung that. I'm lucky he didn't do more than just get a hit the other way. There's 2 strikes again. Ground ball. Come on, Abrams. Get it to first. What a win. I think I called last game the game of the year, but now this is the new game of the year. To make that comeback, scoring 4 runs in the 9th off the closer, what a win. I mean, of course it was Luis Garcia to come through. With 2 strikes on him, 2 outs. Most of that rally was with 2 outs, I think. And now we get to go back home with 2 wins already under our belt, and we just have to win 2 of 3 to get the job done at home. And we have the lead for Game 3, 1-0. We just gotta hold on to it. It's gonna be Cade Cavalli's game. I'm sure he's still out there, having not given up a run yet. 7 strikeouts, 5 hits allowed. We got Freddie Freeman up. So kind of a tough matchup here with a runner on. So here we go. It's Freeman. 66 pitches. What are we looking like energy-wise here? He's got energy, okay. His first start of the playoffs last series, I couldn't use him because he was gassed. So where has our run come from? Another triple hit, this time by Lane Thomas. Abrams has a double. Oh man, and we bring Sheets back in and he's making errors at first. That can't happen. And Lane Thomas has gotten thrown out stealing. Or at least we've also thrown him out stealing once, so we're even there. I do plan on leaving Cavalli in here, get him through this 6th, maybe even 7. I'm having trouble locating here, man. Every single pitch has been yellow. There we go, and blew it past him. That still didn't end up in a great spot. And I went curve below the zone on 3-2. That's risky. Oh man, another 3-1 count here. Up until that one though, I had been hitting my spots. But that one could be 2. Mookie's not that fast anymore, and we did get him. Nice inning from Cavalli to shut it down right away. And now look who's up right away again. It's Luis Garcia. Let's do some more damage. Oh, and that was strike 3. How'd I lose count? That's a good cutter. That has a lot of movement. Perfect from Meneses. Of course, it's going to be right to him at short. Nice take there for ball 4. All right, that was a good at bat, or a good plate appearance. I keep calling walks at bats. I don't think I got much of that one, but you know, at least we made him throw a bunch of extra pitches there that inning. He's at like 97, so I doubt he comes back for another. Maybe he does. We'll have to see. I plan on leaving Cavalli in here for another inning. 77 pitches, still plenty in the green. Ooh, nice. Get him not being able to hold up on that circle change. Now can we go slider? We can. I still don't get it. How is that slider so good? It doesn't look like it breaks at all. I mean, that's a slider. It's only breaking 6 inches. We actually get to see the data. But I swear everybody gets sat down by that pitch. Oh my god, he just is untouchable right now. Comes back from down 3-1 with a perfect pitch there to get the punch out. And a 1-pitch grounder from Will Smith gets us through 7 with Cavalli. I would really like to expand on this lead though. They are actually sending Walker Buehler back out here for 7. So this would be a good chance to do some damage if I wasn't so early on that pitch. Oh, I rolled over on it. If I'm gonna swing, you gotta go the other way with that. Ruiz, I don't think that's gonna bloop in either. I swung for the cutter on that one. And Sheets? That's actually hit pretty hard. Oh, that left. He went deep again. Okay, he's coming alive here. Good thing I put him back in because now he's giving us a 2-run lead. He likes giving us 2-run leads. That seems to be what he does. Man, and that doesn't even knock Buehler out? How? Oh, and I pulled it. Fastball up and away, you gotta go the other way. But we'll take another run, extend the lead to 2-0. 2 innings to close this one out. I'm gonna send Sandlin out there. Cavalli was down into the yellow after that last inning, so we'll get a fresh arm in. Okay, I don't like this. Both those pitches were so good. Okay, behind on the sinker. He was behind on the heat earlier. Maybe I just go with another fastball? Oh, 97% they're calling. Oh, it's still... Okay, it ended up out of the zone, but it still got him. Oh, that's a couple of really good sliders, man. Nobody's getting fooled by that. So we'll sit him down with the sinker. That works for me. Okay, well, that's why it's a good thing we had a 2-run lead. Was not really expecting him to turn on the first pitch there. And we got the grounder. Okay, so we're going to keep the lead. Gave up the run, but that's why we scored a run. It's all good. How about we just score another? There's no way they're going to... Oh, wait, no. No, I have it mixed up. It's Alex Reyes who's completely gassed. Almonte, though, is not at full energy. So them using him now probably means they won't use him the next game, which is good. Hap. Oh man, you couldn't see that. He was blocking it. That's a pretty good swing to not do anything. That's upsetting. Oh, yeah, okay. Swung at ball 4 there, but I thought for a second that might drop in. I actually don't know how a swing on that kind of pitch hit a line drive high enough to make it all the way to the left fielder. Like, how did we get under that enough? Oh, and Meneses. I got on top of a slider up and away. There's no reason to swing at that on a 1-0 count. It's all down to Efros, though. He did blow the save in that long 14-inning win, but he also pitched a second inning and got the win, but basically it was a save situation again. So we do have a tough spot in the order here. 3, 4, 5. Nice. We got him to inside out it over to Chapman. There's one. And we got Mookie again on the slider. Way out in front of it. One more. And he's going to hit the sinker over to Chapman. And that is a 3-0 series lead. This is the run to end all runs here, man. This is crazy. 7-0 so far in the postseason. 1 game away from making it back to the World Series. Man, if only the fireball meant something in the postseason. We've been absolutely maxed since, like, game 2 of the division series. So what do we got here? In our chance to sweep, it's going to be another comeback. This is going to be a tough one again. Down 2-0 in the bottom of the 6th with a runner on first. But if we could come back in game 2, we can come back from just about any situation they're going to throw at me. Houston over in the ALCS is also up 3-0, so it's really looking right now like that's going to be our matchup, and that's a scary matchup. But that is where we're going to end this one. Game 4 and 5, if necessary, will be in the next episode, and I plan on just getting the sweep and moving on. So as always, guys, make sure you hit that like button for me if you enjoyed today's video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel if you're not already. But thanks for watching again today, guys. Thanks for stopping by, and I will see you next time.